cold. Oh, ow. I keep going. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. Eh, Forest. Lights? No. Something. Well, first off, there's a zombie. I can't believe I did that. I I did it. I did that. I did that. I, I did that. I did. I can't go back. I can't go back. I'm not, I can't go back. Lanterns? Maybe where these castle was. More east. I think. Was it west? I don't know. House.
Okay. I'm glad. Alright, cover that up. You know what? It was good to get everything off my chest.
Someone there.
I had to tell someone eventually. But I had to keep all that shit balled in.
It's.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm
What is
glad
he
that
doing
stuff
out
was.
here? And I guess it's far away, but
I really hope that he doesn't change his mind all of a sudden. Like, God, that would be
why the
that'd
fuck
be
would you
bad.
need a second house
Ender?
and a tent?
Ender should not be awake at this. What the hell?
Uh,
What the fuck?
fuck!
What the fuck? Hey! Hey, get back here!
Nope, nope, nope. Come on, where the stupid wings? Ugh.
Shit,
On,
shit, shit,
go,
shit, shit.
go. Ugh.
What the? Stop right there!
Don't take another fucking step.
Or what?
I'll,
What are you
I'll,
gonna do about that, huh?
I, I can hurt you. I have a sword. You just have a fucking stick. Uh,
Please. You can hurt me. Look at that fucking stance you're taking. Like, you ain't hurting anyone anytime soon.
I don't see
Now.
you with a totem, so. And you just have a stupid little stick. That's nothing compared to another right sword.
Do you do you even know how to hold that thing?
Um,
Well,
yes.
that wasn't very convincing.
I mean, I'm holding it
Like,
now, so.
not correctly. What are you even doing? What the fuck are you even doing? You get away from that area right fucking now.
You were the one who took Ruber's body.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. And I gave him the burial he deserved. Much more than I can say about anyone else here.
I'll do a fucking statue back at Apollo.
Oh, you built him a statue. I.
It took a lot of blood,
Oh,
sweat, and tears.
congratulations. Congratulations. I was the one that actually knew him.
He made a valuable sacrifice for this world, and I didn't know how else to thank him because his body was already missing when we went over all of whatever was left of that stupid fucking castle.
There was barely any of him left. His corpse was. It was almost unrecognizable. Listen, Doug was my friend. My friend before anyone else's. He came from my world. If anyone was going to bury him, if anyone was going to bury him right, it was going to be me. So I say this again. Because I don't know who the fuck you are. Step away from his grave.
You don't know someone who is on your own fucking team.
I don't think we've ever interacted. So, no.
Yes, we have.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
I'm
What have I ever
literally one of the
talked to?
bartenders who would serve you drinks constantly at Drunk Flamingo. I work for EB. Mickey? Mick? A little
Not
bonding
ringing a
moment
bell
over
whatsoever.
our friends being possessed by gods?
Wait, weren't you one of the corpses? I think I remember that.
I don't like to talk about that. I
Yeah,
wasn't.
I remember. It was the it was the airship.
I don't even know what happened then, okay? Everything is a blur from then. I wasn't me. I wasn't. Whatever happened during that time, that was not me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with the airship. I wake up and Apollo base is ruined from some blimp. And everyone had died,
Yeah.
apparently.
That's only half of it.
I know
So many
you
people.
were the one person who helped in that. You killed my best friend. The one person I actually give a fuck about.
Can you elaborate? I'm kind of being blamed for a lot of murder around here. Can you be more specific?
Gosh. The one person I actually give a fuck about. You led him right to his fucking death. You killed him. I don't know what the fuck EB sees in you that's any good.
Maybe it's because EB is one of the few fucking people who's willing to open his goddamn ears and listen to someone. Maybe you've ever thought about that? Maybe have you ever thought how there's two different sides to a story?
Well,
Who do you
maybe.
think pulled EB out of that castle? Who do you think pulled Pan out of that castle?
Well,
Who do you
I'm
think
sorry,
helped
but
stop
I was
Shade?
dead.
Yeah, so was he. So was Pan. You don't know me in the slightest. Only what you've been fucking told. Yeah, you're right about one thing. I am the one that led Josh to his death. But God, I could still hear those screams. I could still hear the screams of Josh and Julia. And don't even get me started on the guilt. You know, your best friend. Your best friend I came back to life, right? But look behind you! Look behind you right now! That's where my friend is! You talk about the one person that you give a shit about? One of the few people I give a shit about is currently 6 feet under. So don't talk to me like you're the only one suffering here. Don't even try to give me that fucking guilt trip in the slightest. And don't even try to attack me like that when you can barely even hold a sword right. It's sad when your own corpse held a weapon better than you did.
That corpse wasn't me. Okay? That stupid corpse was not me. It may have used my body, but it was not me. You, on the other hand, you did those things yourself, full conscious of what you were doing.
Yeah, I did. You're totally right.
How
I
the
led
hell?
Julia. I led Julia to her death. I led Josh to his. All with the express purpose of making Shade more powerful.
Well, guess what? He's not dead!
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Trust me.
And neither is Eli. Not anymore.
So you know about Eli too, then?
We won't have to deal with him for long.
What?
Hell. The prison sure sounds comfy to them, apparently. They put themselves in willingly.
Eli put himself in a prison.
Apparently. From what I overheard. I bet he was accommodating well. Or acclimating, whatever the fucking world is. It's too much fucking going on. Yeah. But don't have to worry about him anymore, not after what I did. I can't show my face around there anymore.
Why can't you show your face? Clearly, a member of Apollo, such as yourself, should be able to roam around wherever they want. Especially how you were so quick to try and throw me out the day I delivered EB and Pan.
I think I wanted to throw you out. I would
You
have
sure
rather
seemed
listened to
eager
your side of
to.
this. That was Josh and Pan and Penguin. Josh was the one who said for you to get out. I would have rather listened to both sides of your story, but all I ever had to go off of was Josh. And I could see the tears running down his face. Seeing my best friend in pain. I cared more about comforting him in the moment. Instead, you just gave in and went away.
What else was I supposed to do? Hmm?
I don't know, you're a king. Make your stance.
On that
Because apparently
cliffside.
some people still saw good in you. Hell, EB still talks about what good you did in that battle for bringing us back. And part of that, I'm thankful. On the other hand, I hate you because you hurt my best friend, not just physically, but mentally too. There is mental damage that will take years to be fixed, if ever if it can ever be fixed, if it can ever be healed.
can
I went to
I
that
can
pink
only
thing
imagine
that was
what he
being
went
left.
through. I can only imagine the pain I've caused him. Which is why I let him speak his mind that day. Which is why I left. I know I hurt those people. God, am I ever reminded by my own fucking nightmares. I didn't leave because I wanted to. I left because it was the right thing to do. It was the most logical decision. After all, standing on that cliffside, looking out at everyone, after Josh spilled his heart out, I couldn't look a single one of them in the eyes.
You never look anyone in the eyes.
It's because of someone afraid to see. Eyes are the windows into the souls, after all.
They don't want you don't want to see and you don't want them to see into yours. Afraid of that they'll just see a meek little person behind all of that.
Weak. Weak? No. You don't get to dare call me that. Not after everything I have done, not after everything I have went through.
We've all been through shit, Green. Some of us have been through hell and back. Quite literally.
And some of us right now are currently living in hell.
I mean, this looks pretty nice to me.
But it's not my home, is it? God, the things I would have done. Things I tried to do to get home. This place isn't my home. And seeing him was a constant reminder of what I lost, what I was trying to get back to. Yeah, I might have, a slice of life here, a little snippet of paradise, but at the end of the day, this isn't mine. It's just a reminder of everything I've lost. And even of the people who some I've considered to be friends. Oh, how they look at me. Hatred in some of their eyes. The anger I felt.
Imagine how we felt learning that you betrayed all of us. You lied to all of us when you were siding with Shade. The betrayal we felt. The hurt we felt. Do you have any remorse? How do you even sleep at night? Knowing what you've done.
It's a tough one. I have done so much wrong. Not only in just this world. To answer your question, sometimes I barely sleep at night. But I endure. I push through. Because I am not weak. I push through the pain. I live on because if I give in, what does that make me? I push through it all in the hopes that maybe someday Maybe there's a chance to right or wrong. The promise that I can do better. If I give up now, then that'll never happen.
And you're only coming to this conclusion now when you could have had that at the beginning.
I was blinded by my rage. I I couldn't see properly. I couldn't think logically.
Maybe if you took off those goggles once in a while and cleaned them, you'd be able to see.
Oh, the gods do the job just fine. It's something else that prevents me from seeing properly. I suppose you're gonna run back and tell everyone where I live now, aren't you?
I can't go back. Not, not after what I did. I can't go back. I'm probably wanted now. They've probably figured it out. I can't go back. I'm
Hmm.
I'm back to where I started. When I first joined. No home. No borders.
Alone. Hmm. Well, god damn it. Well, feed a place to stay. I have a spare tent you can use.
Kindness. From the oh so great and powerful King Green.
I mean, would you rather be fed to the wolves with that poor swordsmanship of yours?
You know, I can aim a bow just fine.
You can aim it. Can you properly fire it? Those
But
require a lot of drawback strength.
and it takes a lot of strength to pull dance.
I'm not even going to question about that. But yeah, you might be able to hold a bow. You might be able to shoot it. What happens when people close the gap? Hmm? What happens when you have to get face to face? Just like no more than 10 minutes ago.
I don't want what happened with Shade to happen again. I don't want
You
that
don't
to
want
happen
to lose your
again.
friend.
I don't want to lose my family. The one time you are all off of our guard. I'm never letting that happen again. But now everyone's calming down and falling off of their guard again. I'm so scared that something is gonna happen like Shade again. Someone is gonna snap. Just like I did. But worse.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Well then,
can't lose Josh again. I can't. I'm not risking it.
then you have to learn how to fight.
Who's gonna teach me? You?
I suppose on my journey here, it's opened my eyes a little bit. taught me that there were kind of ways to go about things. If you want to protect Josh so badly, then you need to learn how to fight. And I hate to say it, but there is a lot to work on there.
I don't know whether I should feel insulted or grateful.
Probably a mixture of both. And after all, it looks like you have some upper body strength. You're able to at least lift a sword, but
Eh,
you don't have you don't have the knowledge of how to actually use it. And I imagine you also want to learn how to properly defend someone you care about.
as long as it doesn't include killing.
Oh, look at that. You can draw it back.
Like I said, I do have upper body strength.
Hear me out. I can't go back to Apollo at all. Nor to Artemis, nor to anywhere, really. And it seems like you can't go back to wherever you came from, Apollo. So, stay here, I guess. Or don't. We could easily fly off. You know, run away from whatever it is you're running from. But I can assure you this much: running won't get you far. Not in this world.
I am
Or
tired.
follow me. You can use this tent here. Spend the night, or however long you plan. However, if you want to learn how to fight, let me know. All right? Listen, I know you hate me. Oh God, I could feel that anger in your eyes. But I also see something else. A want to protect. You said you wanted to hear my side of the story. Stick around long enough and maybe you'll hear it.
Thank you.
I do have one rule. That house is off limits.
All right.
You know, not to step foot in there until I feel like the time is right. That is my one rule.
I mean, I'm pretty good at following rules, so
Have a good night, Mick.
all right. Beast for Beauty and the Beast. Mr. Don't go into the West Wing. Crown. Always wears crown around the base. Holy shit, he's loaded too. Mm. The only thing I kind of brought with me was everything in my pockets, which is a lot of potatoes as well. I was really lucky to get as far as I did with how many rockets I have. I started off with what, 15? It just helps to get good enchantments. Yes, this is home for a while. No, she can't be 100% trusted right now. And can't I sit? But I guess until then, keep your guard up. Especially after what she did. After what he did with Josh and Julia. Keep your guard up. Especially if he doesn't want you going in one specific building. Something tells me that there is something hiding in that building that is way more powerful than I should expect. That, or he's hiding something that no one else can know about. Hell, maybe the gods don't even know about it. Oh, how the mighty fall. Maybe he can change. Somewhat. Can change for the better. I mean, he was hospitable enough to lend me the tent. If I wanted to, I could just fly off right now. But I'm so tired. I just did. If I were to go back, they'd surely slaughter me, torture me, put me in that prison too. Then I'd be helpless. And when people do anything to protect Josh. Can't protect him when I'm behind bars. I also can't protect him if I run away. Unless me running away is for the best. Protect him from afar. Althrin said my stance could use work. Coming from a place that doesn't really have war, it's different being in a place that's all about fighting, all about oh, I recognize these drinks. I remember making them. Evie must know that Green's here. Evie knows that Green's here. I need to be very careful then. Make sure Evie never, ever sees me. You can aim. I did it. Yeah, I definitely need work. He is range. Okay, it's that one. That's in there. All this time. Doug was here. Never got to give you proper thanks. Never even got to really know you, but thank you for your sacrifice. We will do our best to uphold your legacy. We will do our best to make it right. We will let your sacrifice not go in vain, Doug. That I promise. Oh, run boy. I guess there's only one thing I can do right now. Let's get better. Be ready to protect Josh at any cost. First, we need to rest.